Good afternoon, everyone. Let's have a little look at my home, shall we? Now, I'll be honest, there's next to nothing in it. I only spent like 10 minutes on it. Well, maybe a little longer. We've got that up there, look. Like, there is literally just this. That. I said I didn't spend long on it at all. Just put two little books that I've just built the basis of it. I do actually quite like this bit here, though, with those on the wall and that there, with it being a Paladin. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what went on with the last video I did. First 25 minutes of it, volume perfectly fine, and then it just randomly went weird. I don't know why. I don't know whether I've accidentally knocked the microphone, or whether chat was saying it could have maybe picked up the volume from that and thought it was a different source or something. I don't know. And then I noticed at the very end of the video the camera froze as well. So it was all going on, sadly. Right, we need to go to Loch Madan. That's where we're questing now. The reason he was at that house is because I need to film some of it for the next video that I'm making about solo playing 2026. Because the first section I'm going to do is about housing, and I like why that's so good. I put like a few pictures in of what people have been putting on Facebook. Then I did like a scroll down YouTube showing that so many people are putting out videos now. And then the next section was I was going to like say how I've dipped my toes into it, but I'm lacking creativity, so it's really basic. And then I'm going to film a little bit of my house. Right, we got all the quests last time, so we can just crack straight on. Walking back from the gym like 20 minutes ago, well, a little bit longer. And as I got around the corner, this woman's walking a dog. Dog just jumps up at me. And I was just sort of like, what the hell? And the woman's like, that's naughty, Bertie. Not really a proper telling off. And I just looked at her and was like, not going to say sorry to me then, no? And she just sort of mumbled something, and I just shook my head and walked off. It's an idiot woman. So how does she know that I'm not scared of dogs, or that it wasn't going to bite me? Because people always say, it wouldn't hurt you. It's like, no, he wouldn't hurt you. I'm not his owner. Doesn't see me as family. As a postman, I've been bitten 3 times, so I am somewhat sceptical of some of them. I do like dogs in general. I wouldn't want one, though. I used to think I would, but I just think they're a bit of a hindrance. I was like, if I had one, I'd have to get it out and walk it in the morning, come back and walk it after work, and then I'm just going to leave it in the house all day. It's unfair on the dog, and unlikely that I would be wanting to walk or something after walking 12 miles myself. Hence why someone asked me the other day, I can't remember if I said on here, someone asked if I'd look after the dog for 2 weeks, and I was just like, no. I did say it more kindly than that. I did say that I haven't got the time. Because if you think, this is me finished early on a Tuesday. So I've already been to the gym, but I only did 30 minutes cardio, whereas normally my sessions are a lot longer. So by the time I've got back, sat down and have food or whatever, say it's 6 o'clock, so I'll have, what, 4 hours? I'm not going to be walking a dog in that time. Obviously that's a lot of time to walk a dog, but I'm not doing it. It's basically it. Work was a nightmare as well. I know I've been doing a lot of morning to start with, but it's more I'm updating on what's happened, but it just doesn't seem to be that good. Because I had Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, my long weekend. They didn't take my round out, so there was no mail went out Saturday and Monday for my rounds. I had 3 days worth of mail to do, and obviously I couldn't get all that done. I got like half of it done, so that means the parts that I bring back today I'll do tomorrow, but that then makes it 4 days worth, so it just becomes a joke. Good old Royal Mail, eh? Do not give a shit. I was listening to my book though, and it's getting good. How long have we got left now? Let's have a look. Am I a little down? Sometimes I feel like that camera moves a bit. I think it's because I unplug it though. Let's see. I have 11 hours 16 minutes left. So what's that? Maybe 9 work days, 8, something like that. Because I'll definitely listen to over an hour. Divine protection. I'm in combat. Am I missing a shield then? Yeah. I thought I should have had that one earlier. Tell you what, we'll queue for a classic dungeon. I noticed these had gone though, actually. Oh no, we'll queue for time walking. We had that buff that was meant to be for 3 hours. And it's gone. But I haven't spent 3 hours on this when I've not been recording. I've not done really anything. Apart from doing a little bit of that house. But that's it. Let me know also in the comments if you would. Do I need to turn up the volume for the combat and the ambience? Because when I was listening back to the last one, it felt a little louder than I was expecting it to. So I've turned it down. The settings seem to be different every now and again. Well, actually no, the settings are the same, but the effect is sometimes different. I noticed that my the graphics on my head as well weren't perfect, because I did at the start of the last video mention how I've got it as good as I can possibly be, but it seems like for whatever reason the game, like me doing all this, seems to be spot on, but sometimes my head goes a bit blurry. But I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? As long as the game's picture clear, me going occasionally out of focus isn't too bad. Maybe I might look better out of focus. I'm sure some people would agree with that. I already did 30 minutes cardio today at the gym. I wasn't sure whether I was going to have the day off or not, but I thought, no. You'll thank yourself tomorrow if you do it today and have tomorrow off. So it was just 30 minutes on the bike and then stretching for a bit after. Because Sunday was bag work. I had Saturday weights, Sunday bag work, so Monday was a lighter day today. Because you can't have every day being heavy. Done that in the past, you just get injured and drained all the time. What have I queued for? No, nothing. Oh, fair enough then. Right, we'll do a time walking one to get that buff back. Three minutes. That's pretty swift. Put an aura on, since I always seem to have them off. I don't know whether they've come off when I die, perhaps. That's why. I'm going to keep having to check that to make sure that my head doesn't freeze again. It's been a while since it's done that before yesterday. Used to do it all the time at one point. It's a bit annoying. Saying that, some people who do these don't record their face. I don't know whether it's because they're embarrassed or they think it'd get in the way, but I don't think it does. I think it adds a bit more of a personal touch. Some Champions League games tonight, but I'm not going to bet on them. I lost 30 quid on the weekend. Even though I've only got £10 deposit limit, it's because I've been like up by a lot this year. They seem to have just allowed me to bet more. I suppose I should have shown a bit more restraint, but from how the game was looking, I thought the bets I put on were going to be guaranteed to win. It was the Arsenal versus Aston Villa. I had Morgan Wallace to get booked. And then there was some other things. But the referee just did not seem to be giving out. I couldn't believe it. In the first hour, I don't know how there wasn't a yellow. We were shocking. Again. It's a third game in a row. We haven't been good. Thankfully, we've got Club Bruges tomorrow, which doesn't really matter if we win or lose. And then we've got Wolves on the weekend at home, so that's should be an easy 3 points. I mean, Man U just beat them 4-1 and they're terrible. I keep using this mount even though it doesn't suit our gear. Probably change it at some point. I don't know what this actually does, you know, this lumber. I know it's for our decor. But what? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Harvesting lumber found in areas classically considered part of Caledonian kingdoms. Right, so that doesn't tell us anything really then. Time walking finishes next week. Time walking dungeon event begins at 5 AM. Time walking ends at 5 AM. So which one is it next week? Ah, nice. From the classic World of Warcraft. Oh, get him. Those are the ones I like doing anyway. I don't think they pick them all though. I think they pick like a certain amount. And you choose from that. Say like in this one, how we've got those. Because that can't be all of them. Let's have a look. Dungeons. Yeah. They pick 6, but there's 9. I mean, they might as well have just put them all out then, really. The only tricky one was that one with the lower Brom Samadhi. The rest of them have been pretty easy, really. That one where you have to move that big fat blob so he faces the boss could be tricky if people didn't do it properly, but so far all the groups have done it. It has been on us though, hasn't it? I think twice maybe. I've done it enough times to know the crack. I need to go in there. Get rid of that Ironforge banner, we don't need that. I'm on to season 2 now of Stranger Things. So, slowly getting there. Ready for the 5th season, because there's not many. What, 8 per season? Something like that. So I can normally do like 1 on a night. But if it's a weekend or a day off, I can maybe slip in 2, perhaps. Just do it while I'm playing this. I've barely got anything in my decor list. When I was doing it yesterday, I was like, oh, let's see what we can get or we can put in here. And then all the stuff that I had, I've either pretty much used it or it just would not go. I bought some bits and bobs from the vendors in the middle of the town. Oh, and I worked something out as well. See this? That's my 2 houses, so you can teleport to either, look. So that's Ashdrinker's house, so that's the Alliance one. And then you just switch to there, that's the Horde one. So I can teleport to either. So that's quite handy if you didn't know that. We always get this one. I don't mind it though, so that's alright. I prefer it to the one in Bastion. Don't really like that one. It's a bit bright for my liking. Visually beautiful, but it's not an aesthetic that I'm that bothered about. I don't know why I just healed there when I dinged. Another level up. I think that's 2. Do it then. Oh, our video came out. What day are we on? That was yesterday when I've already mentioned that. I'll put it in this. I'll put it in the comments for this one. The one about the Dark Law. How WoW should go back to it being darker again. It's not too bad of a start. Better than some of the other ones. Not great though. I got a couple of views. I want to get back to how it used to be when we were getting like 2k. I remember at one point it felt like every video was getting 2k, and I was like just wanting to get to the next bracket, and I was like sort of almost pissed off that it was 2k. And then I fucked up the channel by doing all those let's play, so then all those sorts of videos were getting hardly any views, like 100, less than that. Just think I was unhappy at one point of getting 2. Oh, we'll get back there once the channel knows what's going on. What day is it today? Tuesday. It's going to be such a long week. I'm used to obviously having a day in the middle that splits it up. Whereas this week I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Because I already had my day off yesterday. It feels so much longer. I know that's what most people are used to, but it's not what we do. Like one week I'll have Monday, then the next Tuesday, next Wednesday, Thursday, so on. Which is a bit annoying when you're trying to plan stuff. Because you'll think, right, do I have that day off? And you have to go like diagonally down the calendar to see. One at my work's been chatting to a guy who I work... No. Woman who lives next door to me has been chatting to a guy I work with. She thought he was me at first. And I'm not being funny. That's quite offensive given what he looks like. Because she said something like, I know where you live. And he's like, how do you? And she's like, hello neighbour. And he's like, I live on such and such road. She's like, oh right, sorry, I thought you lived next door to me. But the thing is, she matched with him on Facebook dating. So she obviously matched with him thinking it was me. I don't know how, because we look completely different. And I would not get with her. No chance. I didn't know that she had 4 kids. I thought she had 1. Apparently some of the other kids live with, I think it's a mum or something at the moment. Oh, I'll just move, that's going to blow them up. But at some point they're going to move in, so that's good, isn't it? So I'm going to have a single mum of 4 kids living next door to me. I knew that would happen. Person I had before, a lovely old woman, but then she had to move closer to the hospital because she had Alzheimer's. I seen her the other day actually on my own town, we stood chatting for a bit. And then, yeah, now I've got a single mum of 4. Would be the case, wouldn't it? Couldn't be like the girl next door with Alicia Cuthbert, where she moves in. That just wouldn't be the case. Granted, I don't think I could go out with a former porn star, mind. It'd bamboozle my head, that. She'd just have to tell me a job or something else I wouldn't want to know. I've always said that if I did go out with someone else, I would not want to know who they'd slept with or how many people they'd slept with. Just don't tell me. That's what ruined my last relationship. That was a long time ago, but I was too young and insecure to handle how many people she'd slept with. It just did my head in. Especially when you see them, if you live in a small town and you see them all the time. You think, oh, he slept with her. Then you look across the pub or gym, think, oh, so's he. Brilliant. Just don't need to know these things, do you? How I look at things now is more, your past makes you who you are, so perhaps if they hadn't got with some of those people, they may not actually be the person you like. Because they might have got with someone and thought, actually they're a dick, adapted their personality and become a better person for it, and that's why you like them now. But that's not how I used to think. It's more, if she can get with him and he's an absolute dickhead, then surely by that logic that makes her a dickhead. But it doesn't quite work like that, does it? For some people it does.
Your penance is at hand.
I was reading more of that Sylvanas book last night. I thought I'd turn the conversation there more towards WoW again. It's alright so far. The brother's being born, and he's amazing at music. And he's got his first performance in front of Prince Kel'Thalas, and mum and dad can't go. His mum and dad can't, well, all of them, mum and dad I suppose. They've been called away, and Sylvanas is getting in a mood about it because she thinks it's not fair and that he would really, really want his family to be there. So she's sort of sneaking out to go and watch him play. But Ilaria had been left at home, and Ilaria sort of was like, oh, go on then. Even though they're all told to stay back.
My flock needs me.
I don't really know much about her past before Arthur's obviously killed her and turned her into a Banshee Queen. She seems like your sort of typical, not want to say Buffy type character, but like your female protagonist. She's like strong-willed, does the best for people, argumentative. So I suppose a bit like Buffy.
I tire of your boorish presence. It seems I must deal. Be gone, rabble!
Granted, she has a massive change later on from that sort of personality. Then again, I suppose she actually always did try and do the best. I think even what she did with the jailer and everyone was meant to be for the greater good somehow. It wasn't self-serving. She didn't just want to destroy everything. Even Sargeras is, in a way, he was doing what he thought was for the greater good. Because he didn't want the Void to take over the planets, because then they would be unbelievably powerful. So instead he was just trying to wipe everything out, rather nothing than the world full of darkness, which is a bit retarded in my opinion, but each to their own. Eh? Two sneaky little levels. I used to like that move, but I've got too many. I don't want another one, I don't think. I'll see, actually, I might get it later. Now deal and your ability. Right, get that. And then what else we got here? Do I need to go down there? I will, won't I? I'll get that then. Right, no, none for me. I keep clicking that little skull there because I'm so used to Classic, where the dungeon thing's up there. What went in our bag as well? Could have sworn something did. Oh no, his Blessing of Protection just went on the bars. I tell a lie. Oh, bloody hell, I must be careful here. Ah, maybe not. 53. 17 to go. Not a lot. Foreman Sharp Sneer. Gonna be good next week though when we get time walking ones. Don't know what character we'll be leveling then. Monk, Demon Hunter, or DK. We'll see what I fancy. Because it's gonna do them all anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter the order. Ideally, I'd want to be doing the monk. It's just I really cannot be bothered doing that first starting bit. I don't like it. Maybe I'll sound like him from Little Britain. Unless we do that as our time walking one. That's the thought. I've still been chipping away at that here and there. That's what I was doing yesterday as well. Chipping away at that while I was watching Stranger Things. Tunnel rat forager. Wonder what he's actually surveying and who he's surveying for. They're going to build themselves a little supermarket, a little rat supermarket.
Welcome. Safe travels.
Safe travels. Alright, now what we got here? Holy spending abilities have 2% increased damage and healing. Holy spending abilities have a 10% chance to be our next holy. That one. There we go.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. Up with you. Be good.
Well, that's better, isn't it? It says only 3% better. Looked like it was more to me. What do I know, eh? Oh, we got some there. 3. Who'd have thought it? Don't feel like we spent that much time questing. It felt like we've done more time in the dungeons, but yet we've done a lot of quests.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Barrels built into the wall. Different.
How are ya?
I'm alright. How are you?
Watch your back.
Pointless having these now.
Great to meet you.
Trainers.
Great to meet you. Watch your back.
Collect 7 Murloc scent glands.
See you soon.
And another level. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I don't. High Lord's Judgment, Holy Strike, damage abilities grant you a stack of Divine Arbiter. Right, I'll do then. I'll do pig.
Interest ya in a pint. Safe travels.
55. 15 to go. Where's that quest? Right, hiding behind there, are you?
Well met. See you soon.
Do.
What can I do for
Where's this other one? Are you in here? Or are you in there? It doesn't look like it'd be this one. Nope, here wasn't. Down we go.
you? Hi. Off with you.
Off with you. Murloc scent glands and get those as well. Right, contrast, isn't it? You got white there, the green here, the orange of that zone, and then you got purple of that one. Not sure whether I like this place better before or not. Not sure. No. Soldier's leggings of the Aurora. Come over here. Ah. You're not actually someone to kill. I've killed all those and I've got one gland. Pretty sure every single one would have a gland. It's like when you kill ones and it says, oh my god, it's done it again. I should have been checking again. Look at this there, that face there that's frozen. It must be these settings because I've made them different. Your mic is unmuted but has no signal. That seems unlikely. Because I can see on the settings that it's doing something. Right, webcam off. Let's put it back on again. Activate. There I am. I have a feeling we're going to have a problem with that every now and again. Yeah, it's fine there. Don't know why I said that thing about the mic. Hopefully I'll have a little listen back once we've done and it's not either stopped or just gone like it did yesterday, echoey. Or why it did it. Want a group? Thought there would have been a group near these little hubs. Just thought I was going to do Outland for the next one, but I don't know whether there's much point, because if we're doing the classic dungeons from the time walking, and I like doing the Outland ones, unless we do right. Demon Hunter will do for Legion Remix. And then so that leaves us Death Knight, Rogue maybe. So we could do a Horde one. And then do the zones that we haven't done. So maybe an Orc DK and then we'll do Kalimdor instead. And then after that, Legion. And then after that, Alliance, Rogue in Outland. That seems like a plan. Unless I forget the plan. I don't know how long Legion's got left though. What does it say on here? About 50 days or something. Legion, oh yeah, 20th of the 1st. Alright, yeah, we've got time to level another character before we do that, easily. Well, the fact that I've got a week off within that time, because I'm off from the 5th. So we could do it in that 1 week alone. I'll be smashing the videos that week. Training and videos. That's what we'll get done. It's not even that long, is it, really? Let's have a look. 4 weeks or something? We won't include this week, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. 3.5 weeks. Get on. So what's that? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 work days. Because if you see it as work days instead of actual days, it doesn't seem as bad. That week will fly by probably. First few days will feel so good. Then I'm off that week, and the next thing you know, you blink and it's Saturday, Sunday. The Saturday I'm meant to be going for a night out because it's my birthday on the Saturday. That'll be the first time I've actually been out on it for years. I don't know whether it works out as 7, because I know like your birthday, it's meant to be the day after, isn't it? So this year Saturday, next year Sunday, so on. But I think if there's been a leap year, it'll change that. Perhaps. Could be wrong there. I did say the other day I'm not that knowledgeable on a lot of things. Hey, what's that gone? Alright, you... Ooh. I took a bit of damage there, aren't I? Suppose you first then. Right, now I'll get you. That one was easier. It felt like that anyway, and he was elite. I never check these greens. Or infrequently at least, anyway. Because there's a good chance we can get ones that are better than our gear now, because we were in that sort of bracket where there's a massive jump between what we were wearing and what's available now. Three more. Maybe not three more then. Maybe a couple more. Wee, nice. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's go back and hand these bad boys in. Will we get a level? 3 quests? You'd have thought so, wouldn't you, really? But, don't know. Ah, bear one. Nice going kippers. We won't be doing that for... Get in bed in about 4 hours. Be asleep for 10:40. It's normally the aim.
What's on your mind?
Do you have them all or something, no?
Safe travel.
Oh, they're in there. Do-do-do. Yeah, you've got them both, that's why then.
Watch your back.
Right, I'll leave that there because... Oh, I thought I just froze again. I'll leave that there because I want to make sure that the volume is right, because obviously the last one was messing about. And I'll probably get back to this tomorrow because it's rest day from the gym, so I'll probably just finish straight home, shower, get a matcha and sit and level and chill with that. I'll put the video for the Dark Law in the comments as well. And then, yeah, I can only put it in the comments. I can't put it as an end screen because it's a different channel. I would appreciate if anyone watched it and let me know your thoughts in it. Thank you very much.